That's the call of ascension when you're rising. Maybe a little animated, but that I am. Sometimes I put it in animation because it's not that serious. It's only a game. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the now. What happened today, people, they ungrateful. The ego keeps you ungrateful. Ungrateful to what? Ungrateful for the life you have that's bestowed upon you. The negativity you have because I don't have this, I don't have that, or I wish I had this, or I wish I had that. It constantly keep you wishing and not being grateful for the life that has been bestowed upon you this given day, and that is known as the now, presence, the present. I shared with you before. They say, give us this day. And I say, when you get up, you have received a present. You go to the learning institution, they call your name here. Because of your presence, you have received a present. It's not give us this day, it's a gift for this day. And the ego does not recognize that because it constantly wanted this way or that way. Object referral. Gratitude is in the spiritual realm of yourself. And even though things may not be particularly to your liking, you're still grateful for the fact that you have what you do have. That brings positivity. Frequencies, vibrations. As I stated before, as I'm in the woods, I do my grounding, I hug a tree, and I get energy, and I get life, I get power from it. The ego does not give you that. It goes on negativity. To receive something from nature or from the universe, you have to be open to receive. The negativity, it puts up a defense, the ego, because you're so dissatisfied or so discontent that you don't have the ability to know what you already have and be grateful for that. So therefore, the negativity put up a defense. So every time something comes up to you, you just look, you don't see. You don't see the beauty of it. Oh, they doing this or they doing that. Or why can't you just look at it from the spiritual realm? And you look at something, you sit back and say, interesting. Well, I don't have anything to do with that. That doesn't have anything to do with me. Now, by you not getting into a fight like this with this right here, you begin to rise over the foolishness. It's the difference between being feel and fulfill. Feel, you constantly got to do something for the ego to give it satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. And I try. I just can't get no. I'm not a singer, but I got to have a little fun with you. But that's the ego. The spirit is not like that. It's grateful for the things that it has. And then when you put out certain frequencies and vibrations, you start receiving more because you can see it. It's not a defense. You open up to see the beauty of life. You open up to see the possibilities. You wake up. When you wake up, you see more. The ego is asleep. It knows nothing but itself and what it wants and what it don't want. These are things that we have to start realizing because it's lessons that we need to pass on to our children. Say, for instance, you have a child and you say, well, I got them in the best school or institution and they teaching him. I ask you this. Who's his best teacher? Not them. That's indoctrination. They're going to teach their history. They teach the way they want you to talk, teach the way they want you to walk, even tell you now how you got to look. You can't wear your hair like this, or you can't wear this or that. That's control. That's not education. That's colonization. It's certain things that you have to share with your child, but the only way you can share with your child if you're aware of it yourself. So that means you have to educate yourself on certain things. You sit here, you say you got a doctoral degree, or you're a professor, or whatever piece of sheepskin paper they gave you to validate that you so-and-so, so-and-so. Now, how can somebody give you something to make you feel like you somebody? First of all, I'm already somebody. I don't need this man validation, this piece of paper. You know, you see the award show, and they say, well, we give you an award for being the best actor. They give you an award for being the best basketball player. And you know what I thought? The people giving out the awards, they don't even have the ability I got. How can you validate my greatness and you're not great as I am? And you get this little trophy or this little piece of paper, and they let it make you, that's the ego. It's like the Christmas tree. You get a Christmas tree, it has nothing on it. Say the tree already beautiful. Then you put it in the house and you put all the ornaments on it, the candy canes, the wrappings, store on top of his head, and now it's a beautiful tree. That's how your ego is. But the tree was already beautiful. You know what that means when you go to your connotations in so-called religious institutions? To be naked and not ashamed. That's a spirit. That's where your power lies. It doesn't lie on adornments, ornaments, things. You have to wake up. You make things, things don't make you. Your spirit gives you all possibilities. You can do anything you want to do. All you have to do is fall in alignment with that realm of yourself. And quit being dictated like you still in school like a little kid to say you got to have these things in order to make you somebody. We already somebody. Know thyself. But I'm going to leave you with this. If you're seeking joy and you want to have some peace in your life, start dealing with the spirit realm of yourself. I've given you some exercises and some possibilities, solutions today in this show. And if you use these things that I shared with you, as far as exercising the spirit, you'll do somewhat of ascension. But overstand this just doesn't come in a day. To exercise something, it's a little bit at a time. You get better and better at doing it. And then before you know it, it began to grow. It began to get stronger because it's weak, because you have not paid it attention. You've only been a beggar. You say, just get me out of this one, like a baby or a beggar on the corner. I do right. I'd be good. You haven't exercised that realm of yourself. Also, to exercise the spirit, you have to deny yourself this foolish desire of sex. Sex is supposed to be sacred. You deal with the years of this religion thing, 33 years, he lived 33 years, which really wasn't a person, but nevertheless to give you some knowledge about knowing yourself and everything in you. The vertebrae of the spinal cord is 33. When a man disciplines himself, his lower nature, this energy goes up your spinal cord to your pineal gland, giving you an oil. You know the oil that they say it produce? Santa Claus going up and down the chimney. This is his oil they're talking about. But they put it to you and they give it characters, and you believe so much into that that you don't know yourself. I'm giving you the science of your body. So then this oil goes up to your pineal gland, kundalini, and it gives you God realization. That God realization gives you power. That's why you go to yourself and say, get me out of this. But you have come down so much below here with the chakras, the root chakras, hell. So the woman parading around today, you prostituting on Facebooks, on the media. Yeah, when I was coming up, you used to go, we ride down the street, we see a prostitute on the corner. You know, they selling this, selling that. Now, it became so powerful now, you're actually selling yourself prostitution on the media. So what is sacred about you? Nothing. Nothing. Not a thing. You're only an object. You're only something that I pay for, and I'm done with you when I finish, after you returned your trick, and vice versa. Nothing sacred. A woman is very powerful. You are the balancer of me. You have your intuition, your spiritual power that you balance me, and I balance you. That's out of order now. It's not being done. You cannot deal with your lower chakras. That's hell. When you come here, you deal with your chakras above here. You have your heart chakra. You have your throat chakra. Your throat chakra speaks the truth as I'm speaking to you today. I come to you founded on truth. And I want to share the truth with you. Now for you to wake up and to understand this, that's on you. But don't say that you didn't know any better, because I'm somewhat of a messenger. And I share messages with you to help you do ascension. All you have to do is try the recipe. I give you a recipe that you can do every day. Recipe is this: renewing everyday concepts and personal evolution. Using these ideals that can help you do ascension, that can help you be a better person. But it's not going to come like this. You have to exercise this realm of yourself. So you begin to discipline yourself, then the spiritual part of you will get powerful and powerful. It's not going to come overnight. But at the same time, for it to get more powerful, you got to deny this what it feel it won't. Just give it what it needs. Food, water, all that extra. You sit here, they didn't legalize marijuana. Now everybody thinking that marijuana is legal. Why do you think they legalized marijuana? To sedate you. I went to a dispensary. This was in Illinois. And they had all this different marijuana. One make you have sex. One make you think better. One make you do this and do that. I say, all of a sudden, how did they create marijuana to have these effects? Or to target certain effects or desires on you, or mental abilities? Because they lace things with drugs to control you. You already have this power in you. You don't need marijuana to do that. If you need some marijuana, get your seed and go grow it in the backyard. At least you know what you're smoking. They programming you. They controlling you. So you so sedated that you're not dealing with your spiritual self because you're high. So you just feeding this. You don't use marijuana. Say you had the Indians. They used to smoke peyote. Say they go into the spirit world. You're not smoking to go into no spirit world. You just getting dumbed down. You smoke a whatever weed they got now, you stuck. Brother just sitting there looking. He's stuck. Then you go and play a video game. You playing the video game all day. You a grown man. You sitting there playing the video game. You supposed to be a protector, provider, and a guide. and you playing the game like a child. But these are things I'm just sharing with you today. But are you not entertained? This is the Natural Living Soul, Brother Earl. Name of the show is Perception.